Hey there, Jesse here. I got another training for you. This one's not going to be quick. We're going to dive into a mobile-first approach to search optimization, why it's important if you are a marketing professional. Now, if you're a do-it-yourselfer, I'm going to get into some meat and potatoes here today. So this is going to be for you as well if you're a service trade professional, if you're a doctor or practitioner, chiropractor, acupressure, acupuncture, whatever it is that you're doing. If you want to rank higher from an organic standpoint, this training is going to be for you. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Jesse. I'm the lead designer at RazoRSharp Networks, and for the past decade now, we've been giving our clients an unfair advantage by optimizing their online environment and automating their customer life cycle. If that's of interest to you, go ahead and jump over to our YouTube channel. Subscribe and set up notifications to all future posts so you don't miss a future training on how to optimize your online environment, e-commerce, and or membership sites. Now, I'm going to jump into local SEO optimization for market domination in 2022. Again, if you're do-it-yourself or a marketing professional, this training is for you. It's going to be a little bit lengthy. I'm also going to utilize it to train my team so that you know exactly what it is that we're doing from an SEO standpoint, and you can implement these strategies when it comes to the tools that we're leveraging. So I'm going to give you the tools, I'm going to give you the strategies and tactics, and really the reasons why this is incredibly important. Now, the first reason why, March 2021, significant date. Anytime Google updates their algorithm, it's significant. It impacts the marketplace, but what they did is they switched to a mobile-first index for all websites. Now, at this time, only about 17% of websites maintain their search ranking across desktop and mobile devices, and about 30% of all URLs were kicked off the first page of Google. Now, if you've watched my training on the anatomy of search, you'll understand the importance of ranking on the first page of Google and what that means from a traffic standpoint. Really understanding the difference between, paid advertising, organic reach, map searches, directory searches, FAQs, information blocks, things of this nature is incredibly important. And we cover that in our anatomy of a search so that you can understand where to focus your time and resources. Now, if you're a professional or you contract your SEO efforts with a company, this is a really great way to spot check them, is to ask them what their mobile strategy is or what keywords they're trying to rank your company for from a mobile standpoint. And I'll give you a reason why this is incredibly important. 58% of all mobile searches, or all searches, 58% of all searches are done on the mobile device. So and that trend is growing. The actual number of desktop searches is falling. The number of mobile searches and searches on the mobile device is on the rise. So what we want to do is we want to future-proof ourselves in regards to that. Now, with that in mind, we also have to understand the context in which those searches are taking place. Now, when we talk about mobile search, we don't just talk about, in the browser on your mobile device. We also talk about map searches. We talk about voice searches, and we talk about visual searches. Now, of course, map searches are utilizing Google Maps and other map and directories in order to find products and services in a geographic area. So as a local provider, you need to make sure that you're leveraging these technologies with, tools like our premium power listing service or directory listing services that are out there. Now, if they are doing a search on their mobile device, you have to understand that they're probably doing that search when they're walking or driving or doing some other type of activity. They're multitasking, because generally that's the context in which mobile searches are done. So with that in mind, we have to understand that mobile keywords are shorter because we're utilizing a quartz keyboard as opposed to a full keyboard on the desktop. Generally, there's more misspelled words. In addition to that, they're leveraging voice searches and also visual searches because typing in searches is more challenging. It's easier to utilize Cortana or Siri in order to do a search, and it's also easier to take a photo or utilize the camera on your mobile device in order to search for things based off of landmarks or statues or geography or things of that nature. So these are all things that we need to be conscious of from a marketing standpoint and or a do-it-yourselfer, and it's all things that we need to be conscious of from a business strategy standpoint. Digital marketing is a big animal, and search optimization can be either a powerful tool or a powerful nemesis when it comes to your organization. So in addition to that, generally, Google has stated that generally people who do mobile searches are closer to the transactional phase of your sales funnel, meaning that they're very high intent. They also have determined that the click-through rate and the cost per click are much lower on the mobile device than they are on the desktop. So what this means is that you have lower cost, higher intent traffic when you have a mobile first strategy. So we need to make sure that we are focused on mobile first when it comes to our SEO build out, and that once we get the mobile dialed in, we can start focusing on the desktop, because we want to focus on the thing that's going to get us our greatest or our highest amount of return for our least amount of money. Now, if you're a marketing professional, what you need to know is that a mobile first strategy isn't a guessing game. It's a data-driven decision, right? Utilizing a specific set of tools. We use SEMrush or SEMrush, and there are a lot of other tools out there to do keyword analysis. But it's actually your job to determine what keywords are likely to perform well with mobile search, attract organic traffic, and convert into potential customers. So an analysis needs to be done on the actual keyword strategy. You want to look at keyword difficulty, search volume, rank position, estimated organic traffic, because if we're going to pour time and resources into this strategy, we want to make sure that we give ourselves the highest likelihood of success or a highest return on that asset that we're pouring money into. Now, how do you conduct mobile keyword research? Well, there's two tools that we utilize in order to accomplish that from a local SEO standpoint. One of them is the SEMrush position tracking tool, and the other one is the SEMrush keyword magic tool. Now, with the position tracking tool, what we want to determine is first and foremost what we're ranking for, what's driving the majority of our traffic, and what we don't want to focus on, or what our flop keywords are. So first and foremost, we're going to develop that segmentation, keywords that are driving the vast majority of our traffic, and then also the keywords that are not working that we are ranking for. Now, this is very easy to do. All you have to do is open the position tracking tool, enter your primary domain, your subdomains, your location, your target keywords, and then what we want to do is we want to segment your desktop and your mobile keywords from there. Take a look at what we're ranking for, and then to make a determination based off of what we know about how Google ranks web pages and the three factors that we want to rank for. One is content, two is links, and then the third one is the rank brain, which we don't concern ourselves with. What we do is we find a keyword that we want to rank for that's working for our website currently, and then we build related content around that, and I'll talk with you about how to do that in just a second. But we also need to be clear about the different types of search queries that are out there, right? Because I touched on this a little bit. So there's different types of search queries when people are utilizing their mobile device. There's spoken, there's typed, right? There's local, like products or services near me or in my area. There's informational, where people are searching for information, DIY, other things of that nature. And then there's typo keywords and typo-free keywords. And so we want to make sure that we have a strategy that approaches each one of these different segments from a keyword search query standpoint. Now, in addition to that, we want to familiarize ourselves with the search engine and understand that what we're doing is we're originating a strategy. If we're talking about local SEO, we're originating a strategy that has to do with a geographic location. We want to originate a strategy that's specific to mobile. We don't want to originate our strategy around desktop. We want it to be specific to mobile. And then we want to be conscious of micro moments. And this would be what's going on. You know, are they driving? Are they walking? Are they doing it on their mobile device? Are they using voice or things of that nature? Because the reality of it is when we do a mobile search, generally it's a lot more media rich, meaning that there's images, maps, videos, and things of that nature on the mobile device. So if we're optimizing for mobile and we're utilizing business pages, directories, and also mobile search, we want to make sure that they're rich in images, video, and product and service search terms that are optimized for a geographic area. And then what we can do with that information from an image standpoint, it's really easy, and I have some other training on this in regards to how to optimize your directories and map searches utilizing images. What you do is you turn on location services on your mobile devices and you start taking videos and or pictures utilizing those location services. What that'll do is that'll attach metadata to those location services, and then you can attach that to your business pages, your directory pages, your map searches, things of this nature, and that gets syndicated online and become road signs that point back to your business from a geographic standpoint. If you're talking about map searches, of course, you want to be leveraging map search and making sure that you list your business with Google Maps, with Wise, with all the different mapping softwares out there that are directory based. And then of course you want to utilize all the free and paid directories that you can possibly leverage. We have the premium power listing software that we utilize in order to accomplish that with RazoRSharp. There's a lot of other providers out there, and you can search online and hopefully find a really great provider. But if you're talking about targeting people in a geographic area, you want to make sure that you're leveraging maps. You're also leveraging video and multimedia and directories and map search and voice search. In addition to that, if you're flip side, if you're optimizing for the desktop, you have to understand that these are generally going to be the search results are from the SERP is generally, or the search engine is generally going to be an answer box or FAQs, right? Another thing to be conscious of when we're optimizing for mobile search is the fact that the majority of our keywords should be in question format. Just a little professional note there. Now, how do you explore keywords, or once you realize the keyword that is driving results to your website, you can utilize SEMrush's keyword magic tool. And what the magic tool does is it'll give you related keywords for related topics around there. And then you can utilize those filters with the keyword magic tool in order to shorten the amount of characters that you're looking for when it comes to keywords, making sure that they're mobile friendly keywords, they're short, they're succinct, making sure that you apply filters to narrow the length of these phrases, and making sure that they're mobile friendly. So those are my notes. Really great tools from a keyword standpoint, again, are in SEMrush with the keyword magic tool and also the position tracking tool from a keyword standpoint. And I'm going to get my team turned on to that, and we'll make sure that they're aware of these updates as well. Researching location-based keywords. There are two essential keywords to pay attention to. We talked about this a little bit earlier on in the process. One's near me and the other one's nearby. These can be really great keywords when you're talking about PPC because, from a standpoint, let's say that you're a business in a specific geographic area. Let's say you're in San Francisco. What you probably don't want to do is originate a bunch of contact. Let's say you're a bakery in San Francisco, and we understand that content and or links is going to be what's going to drive your search ranking for your bakery from an organic standpoint. You probably don't want to originate a bunch of content around bakeries near me or bakeries nearby because you're not going to rank for bakeries in San Francisco. What I would recommend is utilizing a PPC campaign for keywords like near me, nearby, in a specific geographic area, things of that nature. And then when you're talking about building content around the keywords or the cornerstone content that you're already ranking for, you can start to leverage From an organic standpoint, more general terms that are succinct. San Francisco bakery, the best San Francisco bakeries, questions, things to know about bakeries in San Francisco. So these are the things that you want to rank for organically to expand your reach, impact, and influence in your niche. In addition to that, again, we touched on this a little bit in regards to how to optimize your business pages and directories, making sure that it's rich media content that you're uploading to your website from an imagery standpoint if you want to rank from a video standpoint. And again, the easiest way to do that is just turn on location services on your mobile device, utilize it in order to add metadata to all of your pictures, and then upload that to all your online assets to provide rosides back and confirmation to Google. Utilizing non-text searches. So this is another trend that's on the rise and not something that should be overlooked. So what this means is voice-activated technologies like Cortana, Siri are further pushing this trend. What we want to be conscious of is that these non-text searches, these voice queries, are generally in question format, and we need to make sure that we're succinct with the questions that we're asking and trying to rank for. What we want to do is we want to make sure that when we're talking about a mobile first strategy, that from a keyword standpoint that we have questions. In addition to that, one of the things that we push really hard for all of our clients is to originate FAQs on every single product, FAQs on the company, FAQs on the individuals within the company, FAQs on the services, FAQs, because FAQs rank so high across both desktop and mobile. But the majority of our searches these days when we're talking about mobile are going to be in question format, and they're going to have to do with proximity and or high intent traffic around buying a product or service. So making sure that you leverage those things can be incredibly important, can be the difference between leveraging SEO in a way that it helps you displace your paid advertising campaign or having to rely heavily on paid advertising or traditional marketing methods in order to drive high quality traffic, high quality, high intent traffic to your website. So that's all I have for you today. Hopefully you got a ton of value. If you did or didn't, go ahead and meet me in the comments section. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. If you're part of our team, remember to commit to training on a daily basis. I've included some links in the description of this video if you're watching it on our website. If you're on YouTube, remember to jump over to our website if you'd like to get the transcript and also the links in the body of the video in regards to the resources that we utilize. And again, if you'd like to get more insights into your local SEO, we highly recommend that you utilize SEMrush's position tracking tool and keyword magic tool to help you strategize about your organic reach keyword strategies when it comes to your mobile first approach to search optimization. So that's all I got for you today. Until the next time we speak, make today and every day a fantastic day. We'll talk with you real soon.